think they called me 47.
That's not a name.
So make it one.
All right. Agent 47.
Welcome back, everyone, to episode 21, the penultimate episode of Nub's Hitman Files. I say penultimate because even though this is the traditional last mission of the standard Hitman 3 game, they did add a DLC chapter in the last few months, which I have not played, but we will look at the final standard mission in the Carpathian Mountains today. There is a briefing, but it is about as brief as a briefing can get. Let's go ahead and look at it real quick. Confront the new power behind Providence. That's it. That's the whole briefing. I don't tell you the target, but you know who it is already because we've been hounded by Arthur Edwards since basically the second episode of Hitman 3, so nothing I can plan, nothing I can carry with me. You can smuggle an item after you finish the mission at least once, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to play it the way they want us to, which is to start in the lab, disguised as, 47, basically, with an iPod attached to his chest, apparently. Anyway, we're probably going to try to do the whole thing in one shot, standard and silent assassin. I'll do the best I can not to get caught. I don't want to save scum the whole thing, but since it's a single path from one end of the train to the other, that we are on a train, there's really not a lot of variation in between one standard run versus a silent assassin, so it only makes sense to try to do it one time. But hopefully I can get all the way to the end without changing into another outfit. We'll find out.
Are you still here? Still clinging on to your self-image? Agent 47, the apex predator.
Mom, is that you? Nice.
Always hiding behind the headlines.
I didn't kill him this way, but whatever.
Was perfection its own justification?
This is a very fun kill, but I don't think we did this
Or
one
a
either.
willful
Did we?
distraction.
Yeah, we did.
A wall built contract by contract to shield you from the uncomfortable truth.
Lucas.
You're exactly the tool they bred you to be.
Kisses. No? Well, look at that. All the people I
Quite
killed.
a piece of work you are. How could you possibly function on your own? You never even had a name. Until I gave you one.
That's him. Burnwood never ceases to surprise me. You really are a most singular individual. And to think she wanted me to put you down. Lucky for you, I never throw away anything useful. Prepare the serum.
He was using his invisible phone there.
You've done it before.
What's he doing? Is he still looking at us?
I'm afraid so. Poor sap just won't accept his days are done.
Perhaps I should take him out to the woods and set him free.
Oh, it's a classic.
He was a loyal tool. But everything goes the way of the horse and cart eventually.
I couldn't agree more.
Are you done? The toxins are playing into your fears. Don't let them. Come on. Gotta get your head straight.
She wants me dead.
She has every right to after what we did. But that's not what is really going on.
She chose power. In the end, she was just like them.
No. She found a way to turn Edward's own cleverness against him. The rest is up to you.
I don't know how.
You do know. Once you dispose of Edwards, I will dismantle Providence from the top down. It will finally be over. All you have to do is embrace the past.
Oh, diabolical. They make me do it. Okay. See if there's anything useful in each area. I'll have to have that, obviously.
Sir, we have produced a fresh sample of the serum. Yeah, the exact specs from the lab in Johannesburg. A dosage is on its way to your car as requested. Well, I recommend that the muscle-paralyzing agent used to incapacitate the subject is out of his system before the serum is administered, to avoid unwanted side effects. Yes, sir. I will inform you once the subject comes to.
No, you won't. So we're going to have to be very careful as we're going through all these cards.
For when we go commercial, I mean. You figure this thing has commercial applications? Who'd want to have their minds wiped? Not wiped, obviously. But that's just fine-tuning. Okay, right now the serum erases long and short-term memory banks wholesale. But in a...
The Ether Serum, a technical report on Ether's new memory-repressing neural inhibitor serum. The formula is reverse engineered and enhanced by a much older prototype created at the Institute for Human Betterment in Romania in the 1980s. An antidote produced at Ether's R&D site in Johannesburg was stolen by Lucas Gray during his assault on the facility in order to unlock 47's hidden memories, which unfortunately we missed that entire cutscene because they buried it in menus in Hitman 2. Why they did that, I don't know, but yeah, that was a poor choice on their part. In its current version, the serum is a blunt instrument, completely erasing both long and short-term memory banks. But the research team is confident that in just a few cycles, they will be able to target individual memories with massive commercial potential. I'd love to know how that would work. You jab a needle in someone's head and it makes them forget one specific thing. That's sci-fi nonsense.
Combat trauma. You guys should be over the moon.
What are you talking about? I love you.
Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Is there a passcode written somewhere?
I don't know. Blank Slaterzine?
You are a piece of work, lady.
Come on. Jim, was it? It always starts like this. GPS, microwaves, duct tape. This serum will eventually improve lives. I've got to believe that.
Tell that to the 4 SOB in the rear car. Nah. When I want to forget something, I rely on my good old pal, Mr. Alcohol. No offense.
But see if one of them moves. There we go. And uh-oh. Thought he was going to move in a way that would make it a lot easier to figure out how to take him down quietly. Alright, we may already have lost the ability to do this in Silent Assassin because I couldn't get that out of the doors, and I can't get out of here with them posted up like that. Unfortunately, I never found anything to pick a door with. Jimmy it open. They do give you items in this run to do so, but... Alright, well. We gave it our best shot. Huh? I've already been noticed. See anything back here? Nothing. I don't think either of them get in a position where I can take them down quietly somewhere else. Yikes!
What the hell are you doing?
Knocking you unconscious. You're not getting away. I might have missed a password back here. In truth, I've done this exactly one time. So I don't know if there was supposed to be a password I would find or hear one of them say. Nothing on the board there. Nothing on the board here. They call me subject 0. Maybe the key card, or the key is just 0. All zeros. Nope, same thing on that board as the other one. Yeah, nothing. Still can't open that. So you don't have any of the things that you normally would use. That would be funny. Anything right now? Oh. That's what I get for not looking harder. Alright, tell you what. We'll go back to the autosave. I guess it was right here. Yeah. So we can't get past it without getting noticed. Alright. Here we go. So 1979. There we go. And I think I gotta use that Jimmy the door open. I sure do. So they give you rusty items in this one, and if you use them, they break and you can't use them again. So they very much want you to scour everywhere you go to find more equipment as you play. Also, because I am not wearing any clothing and we're out in the cold Carpathian mountain range, it's going to start getting very chilly for 47. But he's a tough guy, he can handle it. Alright. Get up behind him real quick. Take him down. We're not going to take his outfit. I want to make it all the way to the end without using anyone else's clothing if I can help it. Lab storage key. I don't know if there was a door back that way. There sure is. Is there anyone in there? I don't see anyone. Whew. Warm up, buddy. Alright, so we got a nail. I think that ends up being a lockpick in this mission for whatever reason. And a rusty crowbar. So now we got 2 lockpicks, basically. One loud and one quiet. And the nail might be used as a weapon as well, I'm not sure. Uh-oh. Get down, get down! Alright, what do we got here? Place valve. So I can pick open the cabinet here with the nail. And it'll break just like the crowbar does. And get a flash grenade, so we can blind them without having to actively murder anyone. Which is probably how we have to play this one, but there's also a valve here. Nope, just opens the roof. Good. May not need to. Uh-oh. Ooh. May not need to kill anyone. Or just flash anyone. Just run right past them. Down we go. Yep, leave them where they are. It's going alright for now. Things don't always go so super smooth. There's going to be a couple of rooms where there's multiple targets and we don't have the luxury of walking around. So, perfect examples right here. Crawl out the window. Can I get on the roof? I sure can. I can't go any further. And I think that's hot, so that means I can't go down that way. Oh. Yeah, so we'll have to go back in the window. No, no, no. What are you doing? Planting. There you go. So they're all facing the other way, except for that guy. Don't need guns right now, so we're alright. May not need guns at all in this one. Uh-oh. Huh. Oh, no, 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 no. You didn't see me. Go back to sleep. That's a good dummy. Turn the other way. Thank you. Let's see what we have available to do here. Let's go into this booth with the sleeping guard, or this one right here. Alright. Soda can, so I have a distraction if I need it. Can't go out the window. See if there's a window on the side I can hit. Doesn't look like it. Maybe that one? Oh, right here. Bingo. Oh. Should check the room first, make sure there's nothing in it. And I don't see anything. Cleared them. Why aren't you opening? Whee! Alright. Do I see anything available to take in here of use? No. And I think this is where we get to construct what would normally be a very helpful item, which is a silenced pistol. How exactly you could do that with a spray paint can, I don't know. The baffles are inside the silencer, and there are quite a few of them. It's not just the end of the can being the part that captures the gases. So, very strange choice there. Alright, so there is a window, or a door here that I could open in theory. But we'd have to get on the roof. Let's see if there was an option to get on the roof outside here. Not that I'm seeing, so we probably have to walk back. Wait a minute. That might be that right there. Can I go out this side? No, they're not letting me. Alright, we'll try around the outside of the train. Another way. Put the gun away. What are you doing? Alright. Let's see what my options are. I see a window there. And a file of some kind that we'll pick up and see what it does. I think we'll be alright here for now. What do you see, Lieutenant? Nothing, just a bunch of blurry trees that keep passing really fast. Okay, climb through. Alright, so let's go back and see what we missed back there. Oh, the game won't let me go any further. How about I go up and back? Whoa, okay. Did not see that one. Yeah, they're not letting me go down. Uh-oh. Whoa! I got hit. I don't know. Not sure how you unlock that. Okay, well, anyway. There we go. Climb down. Let's see what's this way. Can't go that way. So what did I accomplish doing all this? Nothing. Right back where I were. We'll go out the window on the left side and just try shimmying along the side of the train. Because I couldn't get past the electric part. I think that part is supposed to shock you when you touch it. Back out the window. Well, this might be what gets me past it. Whew. Really gotta start checking before I do that. Pick up a nail. Yes. Alright, where are we? Let's see. Oh, alright, so we just made it past that train car. Cool. Cool, cool, cool.
Somewhere in Romania.
Oh crap, I shouldn't have gone through. Can I just crawl back out the window? I sure can. Save myself a lockpick.
It's been like that since the Cold War. In theory, this thing only needs to stop for refueling.
A regular ghost train, huh? I guess that's one more box tick.
Back out the window. Alright. I can open the door, but I thought I saw some more soldiers. I did. Oh, come on. Bar of soap. See what I can do from here. Oh, I don't want to. Well. Yeah, I think we're alright. See you. Alright. Drop back down. We're making progress. Can't go in that way. Don't want to go in this way yet. Gotta wait for him to walk away. May not want to go in at all. That looks like trouble. And I may not have a choice. Let's see how far they'll let me go this way. Oh. Yeah, good, good. Whoa! I don't think it's gonna kill me if I get hit, but it's gotta be damaging me. All right. Clear that train. And we'll pick all this stuff up, but I'm not going to use any of it. Consider it a flex to be able to get all the way to the end. Not even going to take that. Come on. No, all the way around. There you go. Subdue. Yeah, got him. And I'm not a monster, so I'll drag him back in here. Alright, now you can stay nice and warm. Ish. The door is open. Gonna close it? No. I have an extra fuel cell, or fuse cell, whatever it is. I don't know if I picked up any. That's alright. They don't need them. I think we're alright. Here's where we may need that fuse cell, though.
It's ridiculous, if you ask me. A whole train full of mercs to guard one guy.
You know who he is, right? Sure. Everyone's very impressed. I get it.
And if you want some kind of elaborately planned calamity or a convenient heart attack, sure, he's your man. But how does he manage in a brawl?
He's got the a fuse cell right next to him.
Candle to any of us. Too much sneaking around and dressing up. Too little fighting.
Right. You feel like putting that theory to the test?
I just might.
I'm gonna see if I can't choke him out here. I might be able to. Nope, can't do it. Load. Stop. And got him. Perfect, that works. Although if his buddy turns around, he might catch me putting him in the box. Oh, no! That's not what I wanted. Hold on. Let's just go take him down. Real quick. Got him. Alright. Whew. I just wanted the fuse cell. I didn't want to break one of my crowbars on this box for probably ammo. Yeah, that was dumb. I thought that was a spot I could hide the body. Okay, well, anyway. Leave you there. Should be enough. We'll take this. What do I got left now? I have the valve, a fuse cell, and a rusty nail, and a rusty screwdriver. Not exactly an arsenal. There we go. Just move fast. Fast, fast, fast. There we go. Oh. Got him. Uh-oh. Don't come in! Don't come in! Alright, we're good. We're good. Hop out of the box. Grab a whole bunch of implements. Claw hammer. Nice. Fortunately, in burning that fuse cell, I may have lost my other primary means of hiding. I might want to try that one again without using the fuse cell and see if I can't get through, because this is going to be the stopper. Unless there's another fuse cell hidden somewhere. No, you didn't see anything. Calm down, guy. Although that might be a useful way to get rid of one guard. Train Historical Report. A research report by Aether's acquisitions manager on the history of the train. Nicknamed the Mortar after Baba Yaga's favorite means of transportation, the train was originally a KGB black site commissioned by legendary 6th column spy master Janus. Over the years, it was used as a top-secret data archive and mobile prisoner interrogation facility. The train runs on a perpetual loop from Zagreb in the west to Irkutsk in the east, cutting across vast uninhabited stretches of Russia, Kazakhstan, Romania, and Mongolia using a system of decommissioned rail lines. After the fall of the Soviet Union, the train was stationed near Volgograd until it was purchased by the Aether Corporation as a sample backup storage facility. Following the bombing of Aether's R&D site in Johannesburg, they began refitting the train as a mobile field lab. I'm glad they said all this stuff about Johannesburg in this particular episode, because it puts in perspective what exactly Lucas Gray was doing in the cutscene, I believe in the first game, where you see him tying up someone at a building in Johannesburg before he blows it up. Now we know he was there to steal the serum that he used to give 47 back his memories. So, all right, we're gonna pop this, and if there's no fuse in it, we may have to just reload a save. There is no fuse in it, and I'm not going to use a flash grenade because that would probably give me away. Fuse cell, fuse cell, fuse cell! Fuse cell, bingo! Need him and the shotgun-wielding guy facing this direction to turn away. Alright, well, that'll work. That may work as well. There we go. Go. I'm blind. I made it. All right. And I think somewhere in here. No, not yet. I guess we gotta go a little ways further. Oh, crap. Alright. And this one also has someone in it. Wait until he walks back the other way. Okay, good to go. Let's see what's in here. Nothing. I'll hop in here because I think he comes all the way to the door and I don't want him to see me. He sure does. Look at that. Oh, the constant is close. Alright, ease up, soldier. There he goes. Let's go. Alright, let's see what we gotta do here. Ooh, this may be the toughest one yet. I'm hoping he turns to face the cooler and we can just run right past him. Turn to face the cooler. See ya. Look at that. That did it. Alright. Now, let's see what I can do here safely. Save there. There's people right there. Hopefully I can bonk her on the head and no one will notice. Do the soap. Uh-oh. They heard it. Nope, that's not gonna work. Ah, crap. Turn around. She's not looking. I don't suppose she's so distracted by her work that I can just run past her, can I? Nope. Well, maybe. She didn't see me.
Okay, back to business.
Yep, back to business. I'm gonna try to choke him out. Maybe, just maybe, she won't hear it. Nope, that didn't work. I just jacked him in the face. Pow! She's back in her seat, so she shouldn't come and investigate, but he might. Only one way to find out, buddy.
This keeps happening again and again today.
Ah, what a day. Uh-oh, she heard. She heard! No! Yep, no, not gonna work. Alright. We'll toss it here. See if that's enough to grab him and yank him around the desk. Maybe that'll be far enough that he won't,
Hello? It's just me. Don't throw anything at me, please.
Come on, man. I need you to cooperate. I mean, it's fun punching in the face over and over, but that's not how I'm going to get this done. Ah, what? I went too far back. Alright, let's just take care of her. No, 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 get off the wall. Alright, she didn't hear, they didn't hear that, so that'll work. But I did just lose my soap bar, so now we need to find something else to throw. Here's a can of soda.
Sure.
Didn't hear it. You didn't hear it. You didn't hear it. Cool. So let's yank him back here. They look like they belong together. Nice little couple there. We're gonna do the same thing with her. We're just gonna distract her by throwing something, and hopefully that'll be noise enough to get her attention. We'll even put it, well, let's put it here so I have a little more coverage in case she sees one of those two bodies back there. And got her. I love that that doesn't count as an unconscious witness, even though we just looked eye to eye. Video games. Look at that. So close. One car left. Maybe. It might be two cars. And in fact, there's the item I need to yank to detach the rest of the train cars. Bye, guys. It was nice not being seen by you sometimes. And in fact, I think we're done. We'll just go straight on in.
I don't suppose there's any point calling for help.
No.
Seems I brought this on myself. Well played, Miss Burnwood. Do you really think she'll be able to resist all that power? This is not how people work.
She rejects the power, not the responsibility.
A noble idea. But please join me in the real world. I trust you already know what this is. Why not simply take it? Embrace who you were always meant to be.
No, never again.
Well, I had to try. Go on then. Do your thing. At least I die knowing who I am.
So we could kill him. There is the option. Or you can do something even more diabolical.
What are you doing? No! No!
This is what it means to lose everything.
You're making a mistake.
It's mine to make.
Oh. Forgive me. I seem to have, what were we talking about?
Don't worry. We were done.
Uh, 47, you might want to take the jacket there. It's a little cold out. You're in the middle of nowhere. All right, good. He literally could have just let the train keep on going. Nope, he had to get out and walk the rest of the way. Good thing the nearest train station is only 150 miles away. He'll make it in no time.
The string of resignations at the top level of international finance continues as Milton Fitzpatrick CEO Alexander Fannin joins the president of Hamson Oil, while new founder Tim Clinton and plenty of others step down.
He was walking through that tundra for 1 year.
It's been a long time, Agent 47.
That's not who I am anymore. The pact is done. The past, dead.
And yet, here you are.
I choose this path because I can. There will always be people like them. So there will always be people like us.
No one is untouchable.
It's good to be back.
There we go. So that was, unless something horribly went wrong, Silent Assassin suit only for the Carpathian Mountains. Let's see what they give me as a final score. It had to be Silent Assassin. I know Arthur Edwards saw me coming, but, I mean, technically, I never changed outfits and no one ever saw me. What? Boo! Well, we can always just kill him. Maybe that's what they wanted. It could also be because I hit the flash on those two sections, so maybe that counts as being spotted, quote unquote. All right, so we're not going to redo that just to try to get Silent Assassin. We did that without changing outfits and without ever actually being spotted, quote unquote. But that is the end of Hitman 3, technically. Now, there is an additional episode that comes up at the end, but we've eliminated the constant. We've basically kneecapped Providence and outed all of their higher-ups. So, in theory, everything's done. We've wrapped it up. Now, again, there is one more episode. We're probably going to look at that in episode number 22. But let's go ahead and wrap things up. We usually do nice final thoughts on each of the games, even if they're long plays. So let's just do some final thoughts on this one. These are all digital games, and technically Nub's Collection has always been about physical copies of games that I own. But I think this game is the essence of Hitman distilled down to perfection. I mean, the games have always had a very similar conceit where you're ostensibly, you know, a hitman who's been hired by a company to go out and kill someone for, you know, doing bad things. And you have a variety of disguises you can change into. You can kill people through very creative means. And there has always been a lot of stealth involved in the games. My experience from the past playing these games is really just one game before the trilogy that came out on more modern consoles, which was Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. That game was very problematic. People could see through disguises way too easily. Getting spotted was a pain in the butt because guards had very long, complicated paths that made it very difficult to get around areas safely. Your guns had comedically powerful results from hitting people. You'd shoot someone with a single bullet from your silver ballers and they would go flying 20 or 30 feet. They ironed out all of that nonsense for these 3 games. So, you know, if you do get spotted by someone when you're not supposed to be there, you have a couple seconds to respond. Try to get away. Disguises work way better than they did in the past. If there's cameras set up, you can pop them, or you can go and tear out the circuitry on a recording system or fry its circuits, whatever, so that you can shut it down and erase all the evidence that was on film or on video from walking in front of a camera. Distractions work great in this game. Throwing a can or, you know, some kind of noisy implement and getting someone to walk over and choke them out works beautifully. They have tons of different ways that you can kill people, not just weapons that you carry with you, but also elaborately set up kills that happen in just about every episode. You saw some of the stuff in just the intro video here, like Viktor Novikov. I know we never did it, but you can actually cause the entire stage of that walkway in the fashion show in the Paris episode to fall down on top of him and crush him. You can throw people into grinders, the balers that'll grind them up to pieces, toss them into slurry pits. I assassinated a target who happened to be in a moving race car, and it didn't. The couple of times I tried to test that in the past, another one of the cars managed to get hit somehow while she was in the process of crashing, but that's a legitimate kill. That worked perfectly. There's so many different ways that you can do stuff, scripted, unscripted. a lot of variety in the levels that you go to, the design of them, the missions as you get further into the story are actually more elaborate and more fun to play through. This is a great series. It has been a very enjoyable improvement from what I remember of the Hitman games in the past, and I'm glad that I hadn't totally written off the series after the experience I had with Hitman 2, because these are fantastic games. As far as bad stuff in the games, I do think they have some serious bugs with the character pathing in these games that I don't know how a dev could possibly fix them. As I mentioned in the previous episode in Mendoza, there were a couple of instances where I was just doing testing before I started the video for that, where a couple of characters got caught in loops, or they wouldn't move out of a path or a position. They would just stand there for minutes at a time. I had a test run where I was trying to lure Don Yates over to a ledge and yank him over the railing and kill him. And his wife was supposed to meet him out on this overview of the valley behind their house. But she was, 20 or 30 feet behind him when he went outside, and he got caught in a loop trying to start a conversation with her, walking away. She'd start walking in the opposite direction. They'd both stop, turn around, go back to the meeting spot, start the conversation again, and then walk away all over. Just kept going over and over and over. Those are things that are unfortunate and can break the immersion involved in the game when you know that, well, for whatever reality you can enjoy of this experience of, a hitman killing people in realistic ways, this kind of gamey nonsense really breaks it and makes it kind of obnoxious, as well as making attempts to finish a kill on a target very annoying when you have to go back 5-6 minutes of progress just to get back to that point again and hope it doesn't break a second time or third time or however many times. The Silent Assassin runs are a lot of fun to do. In some cases, they can be a little bit cheesy, where you're really only safely going to be able to do it if you save scum, which is never fun. We did this all in professional. If you do it on the highest level, I can't remember what the name of it is. I think you can only do one manual save, and then anything after that has to be auto saves, if it even saves then. Which can make the game even harder than it already is. They did have some additional stuff that we didn't really look at in particular. There were some side missions that had nothing to do with the main storyline. I don't really feel like going back and doing them. One of them is not really all that fun. It's the Patient Zero campaign, where the first couple of episodes are just standard go kill 1 or 2 targets, or steal an item or something to get to the end. And then in the last chapter, they play it like a zombie mode, where there's a virus that's breaking out, and if you wait too long to take out the target, he'll spread the virus to someone else, who will spread it to 2 people, who will spread it to 2 people, and so on and so on. And eventually you can catch it. But they don't want you to kill everyone. They want you to kill just the infected patient and then get out of there quickly. And I've never been able to get it done. It's too difficult. They also had a sniper assassin mode. Let me see if I can find that. Yeah, here it is. It's interesting, but it's not great. Basically, you have 4 or 5 targets around the map that you got to pop, and then they have bodyguards that you can also take out safely to get score. There's some creative ways to kill them. The Himmelstein level, that big tower in the middle of the mansion there's a chandelier, and if you wait long enough in the mission, because it's all timed, you have like 15 minutes, you can drop the chandelier and kill all 3 of them in one shot. They're okay. They weren't great. I can see why they did it one game and they never revisited it after that. And the elusive targets are a fun idea, but they also tend to enforce the idea that they want people to constantly be playing this game and come back to it every 2 weeks to take out an elusive target. I like the idea of having one chance to kill each one. I don't like the fact that they're timed. I wish that they just had them up and you get one shot. And if you can't do it, you lose. Sorry. As far as the ugly, if we were doing these as the good, the bad, and the ugly, I do think there's a lot of texture pop in it, but this is because it's on the Xbox One. If I had done it on the Xbox Series X, it probably would have been far less muddy in some of the textures. Missions load very fast, so I don't really have an issue there. The music's okay. It's pretty good. I would say they have not recaptured the greatness of the series, say, around 2 and Blood Money, because those were all done by Jesper Kyd, who is a fantastic composer responsible for the main theme from Hitman 2 and I think the sequels for the Ezio trilogy, as well as maybe 3. And then after that, they start changing composers every game. But Jesper Kyd's done a lot of great music, and the Hitman 2 soundtrack is phenomenal. This game, it's okay. They do hit some of those trademark leitmotifs. You'll catch them every now and then, especially when you finish missions. Yeah, it's a good soundtrack. I just don't think it's a great one. If I were to give this a score, now this is odd because we didn't play one game. We actually played 3 games in the process of going through this series. If I were to give it a score, I would have to say it's a 9. I thought these were fantastic game, all 3 of these games together. They had to fix some stuff in the course of the release of those 3 games because there were some things that didn't work great. They added the ability to hide in crowds after the first game. I think it only started in the second one. I don't know if the cameras, I think the cameras were there the whole time. I don't know if you could actually damage them the whole time, and that might have been something they added after the fact. They've also cleaned up responsiveness of NPCs to gunfire. They have a general idea where bullets come from, but if they don't actually see a shot happen, they don't automatically know where it came from, which is what makes sniper assassin missions work much better now than they did in the past. But yeah, I had a fantastic time playing through all 3 of these games as part of this series. And even though I have some minor complaints, I don't think they necessarily affect the final score. I had a blast playing through this. This was a very enjoyable long play. But we're not done just yet. We still have 1 episode left to do for now. They may release another episode sometime in the future for the Hitman trilogy, the World of Assassination trilogy as it is. If they do, we'll probably do the same thing I'm going to do for this one in the next episode, where I have not touched it. You can see in the bottom right corner that my mastery level is 1 of 20. I haven't played it once. I haven't looked at any of the videos of other people playing it online. So we're going into this very much raw. We have no idea what we're coming to see for that. But I think 9 Randars for this particular trilogy of games is a very good score. Very fair. It's not perfect, but man, it has been a lot of fun to play this. So that's going to do it for the final episode of Nub's Hitman Files. Obviously, we do have one more episode coming up, and it's probably not going to play as clean as all the other episodes where I took some time, practiced what I was going to do, did a little bit of research online. Not all of these were methods that I found on my own to complete each mission. Sometimes I just had to crib notes from the best and try to do my terrible facsimile of what they accomplished in their own playthroughs. But I'll tell you right now, Argentina was a clean one that I did myself just through research. Berlin, same thing. Dartmoor, yeah, I didn't look anything up. Dubai, I did look up some information on, as well as what was the other one? Maldives, definitely, but I could never get that one to work, and that's why I did research on it. Going back through all these, I'm sure at some point I did some research, at least on, I'd say at least half of them, maybe more. But yeah, I tried as much as I could to do these on my own and come up with my own solutions, even if sometimes they felt a little bit cheap, like when I took down Vidal in this episode using a secret dart. That does seem a little bit cheap, because there should be more smooth ways to do stuff, but it got the job done. That's all I care about. that's going to do it for episode 21 of Nub's Hitman Files. If you managed to make it all the way to the end of this series, thank you so much for watching all these episodes. Obviously, we still have at least one more coming up, maybe more in the future, but for now, thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you next time.